Welcome to the 8th development log. It has been some time since the last one, but I was very busy and I also started working on a new website but had to put this development off because I decided to prioritize finishing Robbin Goblin. Let's start with the unit pathfinding, which took the most time to implement. We decided to completely rework the combat system, making it turn-based and giving the option to the player to move their unit freely, as well as making the AI better. The first thing to do was to create a system which can help the unit to navigate around the map, to avoid obstacles, and to find the shortest way between two tiles. As this was my first time working on something like this, it took me quite a while, but I managed to make a workable one. However, it still needs further development, as sometimes it can take a couple of seconds to find the shortest path. In previous versions, none of the units had attributes, only health and damage, so this was the next thing to deal with. We added some attributes to each unit, namely strength, stamina, agility, spell power, intelligence, and wisdom. Of course, armor, damage types, and different kinds of resistances will play an important role in the game. Currently, there are 3 basic damage types: piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning, and 2 elemental types, heat and cold. Each unit has their own resistance to these damage types. A unit attacked with piercing damage will have higher chance to evade or dodge it, but the piercing armor penetration is higher, as well as its critical damage multiplier. On the other hand, a slashing attack is easier and can cause bleeding, but deals less damage on criticals and does not have extra armor penetration chance. Bludgeoning attacks have a slight armor penetration chance, but more importantly, they drain the enemy unit's stamina with each hit. Heat and cold damage will be implemented probably by the next development log. Let's continue with the new menus and the UI. As you can see, the UI has been redesigned. At the right side of the screen, there are 5 buttons. Clicking on the first one will make your unit auto-attack, and by clicking on the second one, your current unit will choose the most optimal defense skill and end its turn. With the third one, you can open your skill book, which I will show you in a moment. You can open the Apedia by clicking on this book and the settings with the gears below it. The skill book's look has naturally changed. On the left side you can choose from the skills, and by hovering on one of them you can see the information about it on the right side of the book. You can cast them by clicking on them and then choosing its target. All movement and skills use action points which will be regenerated at the end of the unit's turn. The combat system is not yet finished, and there is also a lot of testing to be done, so that will probably be the content of the next video. Back to the UI, you can see that the upper skill and information bar was removed. A console which contains all the necessary information during a battle, for example how much damage was dealt by a unit, can be seen below the map to the left side. To the right side, 7 units are queued, showing which unit's turn will come next. There are also a lot of changes in the code of the game. I have rewritten at least half of the previous code, removing bugs, making the game run faster, and preparing it for the new features. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook for further updates.